In the echoes of history, we find a haunting truth. War has never been the solution, only the catalyst for deeper wounds. But today, as tensions rise and alliances fray, whispers of a global conflict, World War III, threaten to transform our planet into an unrecognizable shadow of itself.
The stakes are higher than ever. The world's superpowers hold arsenals capable of not just defeating their enemies, but obliterating the planet several times over.
It's no longer about soldiers on the ground. Cyber warfare, artificial intelligence, and space militarization have become the new battlegrounds. A single miscalculation, one hacked system, or unintended escalation could ignite a chain reaction.
What would a World War III look like? Experts agree it wouldn't resemble the wars of the past. The first strikes would target leaders, command centers, and key infrastructure. The eradication of world leaders would be seen as a way to destabilize nations, creating chaos in decision-making processes. But wars are not fought by leaders alone. They are fought on the backs of ordinary people, families, children, the elderly. What would happen to the billions of innocent lives? The answer is chilling.
We lost everything. Our home, our family. We were left with nothing but fear.
The global death toll could reach unprecedented numbers, with no corner of the world spared. Radiation, famine, disease, these would become the universal language of suffering.
A global war would collapse economies overnight. Trade would cease, currencies would lose value, and the world's poor would bear the heaviest burden. Even the richest nations would face years, if not decades, of recovery.
And what of the environment? The scars of war would poison our planet for generations. Nuclear fallout, scorched forests, and polluted waters would push Earth to its breaking point. Imagine a world without leadership. The eradication of leaders in a global conflict would leave humanity adrift, without guidance or structure. Civilization as we know it could crumble into chaos, where survival of the fittest becomes the only rule. But it doesn't have to be this way. We stand at a crossroads. The decisions we make today will determine whether we repeat the mistakes of the past or forge a new path for the future. Diplomacy must triumph over aggression. Dialogue must replace hostility.
I want to grow up in a world without fear. I want to live in a world where people work together, not against each other.
Peace is not just the absence of war, it is the presence of justice, cooperation, and understanding. It begins with education, empathy, and the recognition that we are all part of the same human story. Together, we can write a future where the idea of World War III is not a fear, but a reminder of what we chose to avoid, for ourselves and generations to come.